paleonautical investigations.
You won't believe what I just found.
Spill the beans.
I've never, in my 2 months of studying geological oceanography, seen any sediment deposits like this hundreds of miles away from the Farallon Islands. We need to find out where it came from.
Send me that sediment. I'm on it. This, according to my research, is glacial marine sediment.
Glacial marine sediments are high-latitude, deep ocean sediments which originated in glaciated land areas and have been transported to the ocean by glaciers or icebergs. Glacial marine sedimentation is mostly concentrated within large troughs at shelf margins, which are carved during ice advance and encompass megascale glacial lineations and moraines. They are commonly found in the Arctic and Antarctic circles.
I wonder where it came from. I need to analyze further. It'll take some time to analyze, but for now, I have some questions for Alaska.
Oh, it's you.
I'm here on behalf of Dr. Vicky.
Icky Vicky. Come in.
It seems she has found some evidence of some strangely placed sediment. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I suppose.
What are your glacial-marine sedimentation processes?
Deposition from terrestrial inputs, of course.
Can you walk me through your sediment path and where it deposits?
Well, the sediment was transported by the Yukon River through the Beringia up the shelf break, where there's a westward flowing shore.
Beringia?
Don't you know? Beringia was the land that was exposed during the Quaternary. The Yukon flowed through it.
Thank you. You are always so helpful during these times.
You can see yourself out. I'm sure you know the way.
She couldn't have been the source of these sediments because the Yukon has never ever been in the southern hemisphere. Maybe Greenland knows something.
Investigator, come inside. Here, take a seat over here. Can I get you anything like coffee, tea, water, kombucha, cake? Anything?
I'm quite all right, thank you. I just have a few questions.
Oh, great. I'd love to help you.
I'm trying to figure out where some sediment originated from that was found 1,000 nautical miles east of the Farallon Islands. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all. I'd love to help you.
What is your glacial marine sedimentation process?
Oh, yes. Uplifting, incision, and erosion.
Can you walk me through where your sediment originates and where it goes?
Well, rock that was once exposed due to sea level change erodes.
Thank you so much for your time, Grace. My analysis is further along? Great, I'll be right there. The sediment appears to have been deposited in the basins during the Quaternary period. That was 2.5 million years ago. Interesting. The cryosphere of Earth was much different then.
The Quaternary period is characterized by low atmospheric CO2 and the presence of two perennial ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica. The last million years are characterized by a complex climate and cryosphere interaction, leading to oscillations between long glacial periods with 4 ice sheets and shorter ones with only 2 ice sheets, or interglacial periods. Today's world is currently living in one of those interglacials.
This sediment was found over 1,000 meters deep. This tells us a lot. Antarctica and New Zealand are typically around this depth. Perhaps I should go south. Let's see. Z, New Zealand!
Oi, detective! Nude! How you been? Good as gold!
A few questions about your glacio-marine sediment process.
Whoa, you mean my bogey bit freezy frags? Well, some of it comes from the valley excavation, but most of it comes from landslides from the Waipawa River incision.
Oh, interesting. It couldn't have been you because the sediment came from the east of the Farallon Islands.
Whoa, now that's out in the whoops.
Thank you so much, Newt. You've been so helpful.
A piece of piss, you'll figure it out like you always do.
Of course. The sediment was deposited after being transported by ice. Classic ice rafted debris.
Ice rafting is the transport of various materials by ice. The various objects deposited on ice may eventually become embedded in the ice. When the ice melts after a certain amount of drifting, these objects are deposited onto the bottom of bodies of water, such as onto a riverbed or an ocean floor. These deposits are called ice rafted debris, or IRD, or ice rafted deposits. The rafting of various sized sediments into deeper ocean waters by iceworks in the past has been a rather important process. Ice rafting is still a process occurring today, although its impact is significantly less than before and much harder to gauge. Ice rafting may be used for analysis of ice raft patterns by matching the rafted sediment with its origin.
If I estimate the rate at which the ice traveled and melted, then I can determine the sediment came from.
I know where the sediment came from.
I know too! Antarctica!
What do you want?
You're under arrest!
What are you charging me with?
For the glacio-marine sediments you left east of the Farallon Islands during the Quaternary period!
How do you know it's glacial marine?
Because large rocks were deposited in deep water basins.
How do you know it's from a quaternary?
We dated it using isotope analysis.
Oh, really, did you? How do you know I didn't?
The ice-rafted debris could be traced back to terrestrial origins found on your continental crust.
What's the big deal? It's a natural process.
Naturally disturbing. Next time, clean up after yourself.